Hello friends, today I will discuss the illumination numericals. So here we have a problem. A light with 500 cp radiates flux in all directions is fitted with a reflector so that it directs 80% of its light along a beam having a divergence of 15 degrees. What is the total light flux emitted along the beam? What is the average illumination produced on a surface normal to the beam direction at a distance of 10 meters? Here, the light beam's area on the surface is assumed as a circle formation, and the angle made by the edges of this surface we assume as 15 degrees, which is given. So here we have to calculate what is the total flux emitted by this lamp, and also what is the area of the surface which is receiving the illumination. So when we draw the diagram, we get the diagram like this. This is the beam area on the surface, and from the floor the height of the lamp is 10 meters, so which we call as L. Whereas this radius we do not know, we assume for the time being as r, and the angle is given as 15 degrees between this point and this point. Whereas when we take this triangle, the angle will become 15 by 2. To get the total flux emitted by the lamp, we should know the relation between the luminous intensity and the solid angle. Then we get the flux, that is, flux is given by luminous flux intensity into solid angle into reflection factor, because reflection factor is given, so we have to take that also into account. So then we get total flux emitted by the lamp along the beam is given by I is nothing but 500 cp into the solid angle is 4 pi, because the light is giving lumens or flux in all the directions. So the reflector factor is given, that is reflection factor is 0.8. So multiply all these terms, then we get a lux, that is 5227 lux. Then next step. So we know the beam angle is theta, that is 15 degrees. L is known, that is 10 meters from here to here. And then, so we know what is tan theta by 2. That is, for this triangle, when we write tan theta by 2, we get base is nothing but radius, that is r divided by L. So from this we can calculate what is the radius of the surface, that is r is equal to L into tan theta by 2. L is known, theta is known, so we can calculate what is this r, that is r is equal to 10 into tan 15 by 2. So then we get 1.316 meters. Then this is nothing but the area to be illuminated. We know this is a circle with a radius r, that is equal to 1.316. So we can calculate the area to be illuminated, A, is equal to pi into r square. So pi into 1.31 whole square. Then we get the area of the illumination as 5.44 meters square. We know the average illumination formula, that is E is equal to total flux received by the surface divided by the area of the surface, that is The total flux we have already calculated, that is 5227. So the surface area we have calculated just now 5.44. So when we simplify it, we get 961 lux as the illumination on the surface. So next problem. Here, determine the distance for a 25 cp lamp from a normally placed surface to get illumination. A bit 5 lux, B bit 15 lux, C bit 8-foot candela. So first draw the diagram with the given data. So here we assume the light source as point source like this, and from here draw a line at a distance d like this, and draw a surface which is perpendicular to the distance d like this. So once we know this, what he wants is what is the illumination on this surface. If the illumination at this surface is 5 lux, what is the distance between this source and the surface? That is d he wants. So to get this d, he has given other data, and we know the illumination inverse square law, that is E is equal to I by d square, where I is luminous intensity, d is the normal distance from source to the surface. So first bit is, so d is equal to is nothing but root of I divided by E. So this comes from this formula, that is d square is equal to I by E. So then d is equal to I by E under root. That is what we are using here. So we know what is the luminous intensity of the lamp, and we also know what is the illumination that we are getting. So we can get what is the distance of the surface from the source normally, that is root of I by E, that is root of 25 divided by 5. So then we get 2.24 meters. So to get the illumination 5 lux, we have to keep the surface at a distance called 2.24 meters. Next, B bit. So we want to know what is the distance of the surface from the source to get the illumination 15 lux. So use the same formula, that is D is equal to root of I by E. So I is already given, that is 25 cp, and E is also given, that is 15 lux. So root of 25 divided by 15, we get 1.29 meters. So next, C bit 8-foot candela. This is the illumination given. So we have to get at what distance we have to keep this surface from the source. So as usual, D is equal to root of I by E. I is given as 25 cp. So put it here, divided by the lux. So here it is foot candela. So divided by 8. So then we get here distance in terms of feet, that is 1.76 feet. So if you look at this properly, if the surface is near to the light source, we get the maximum flux, maximum illumination. If the distance is more from the surface to the source normally, then we get the illumination less. So that is what we can observe here. For 5 lux, the distance is more. For 15 lux, the distance is less. For 8-foot candela, also the distance is more, like this. Next, another problem. So here, a lamp gives 1500 Cp in all directions below the horizontal and no illumination above the horizontal. Determine the total radiation sent vertically downwards. So here he wants to know what is the flux received by the floor. So here if we assume that there is a parallel line like this and the light source is like this. So above this line, that is horizontal line, there is no light. And we know the relation between the luminous intensity and the luminous flux and the solid angle given by I is equal to phi by omega. So here he said the light is given in all directions below the horizontal line. So the solid angle here becomes pi, that is omega becomes pi, and the luminous intensity is given as 1500. So from this we can calculate what is the flux emitted by the light source, that is phi is equal to omega into I. Omega is nothing but pi, so into I is nothing but 1500. So we get 1500 pi lumens.